It's new bike day today, so I'm heading to Specialized HQ in Surrey to pick up the new Specialized Turbo Levo SL Alloy. That's right, they've got an alloy version of their lightweight mid-powered e-bike. Whoa, check this out. Hey G, how's it going?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm alright. What's this new bike?
It's just over here, follow me.
So G, what's this bike called?
This is the all-new Levo SL Alloy.
Okay, how many models are there?
There's one model, 3 different colours.
Okay, and how much is it?
It is £5,250.
Wow. Okay G, so is it identical to the carbon bike in every way?
It is absolutely identical, it just has an aluminium frame. It has the same 320 watt-hour battery, same motor, and same adjustability as the other bike.
Can you just run me through the adjustments then?
Yeah, absolutely. So you've got headset cups up here, so adjust the head angle from 1 degree either way, so from 63 to 65. You've got adjustment here, flip chip to raise or lower the bottom bracket, and you also have a flip chip down here in your chainstays to lengthen or shorten them if you wanted to put a 29-inch wheel in.
So this bike ships mullet, and then you use the chainstay flip adjuster if you want to run a 29-inch wheel?
Absolutely. Bike comes stock mullet. If you wanted to run a 29-inch wheel, absolutely fine. All you have to do is flip the chip in the chainstay and it doesn't adjust the rest of the geometry.
Great. So G, how much travel does this bike have?
So this bike is exactly the same as the others, 160 fork, 150 rear for sizes S2 to S6. The S1 comes with a 150 fork and 150 rear for slightly smaller riders.
Okay, so is the functionality of the electronics exactly the same as the other turbo bikes?
Exactly the same as all of our other turbo bikes. So the Alloy model comes with a Mastermind TCU, which you connect to the Specialized Ride app. You can use microtune, you can see all the different display pages, give you your heart rate, give you your distances, etc. Just like on the other turbo bikes.
So I've got one really important question for G.
Okay, so how much does it weigh?
Drum roll. 20.2 kilos.
That's impressive.
It's true.
Well, actually, we'll find out if that's true because I'm just about to go out and weigh it. Once I get out of here, the first thing I'm gonna do is put it on the scales.
Okay, G, so you just clipped in a range extender for me.
It's because you're a fatty.
Exactly. But does it come with a bike?
No, it doesn't. You can buy it aftermarket.
How much does it cost?
£340.
Excellent, thank you.
And I'm not really a fatty.
See you later.
So it's crunch time. I've got Jamie here and he's gonna help me weigh the new Turbo Levo SL Alloy. Okay, JD, this is about 100% stock from the showroom floor. Let's see what it weighs.
20.04?
What?
Yeah, 20.04.
That's not bad, right? Considering it's got the SWAT storage and the bottle cage fitted. Okay, so one of the things with the SL bikes is that they only got 320 watt-hour batteries. So like Georgia said, I'm a bit of a fatty. So on this bike, I'll be lucky to get an hour out of it without the range extender. So I'm gonna slap one on and we're gonna weigh it and see how much it weighs with the range extender. Okay, so let's see what it weighs in fatty boy mode. With the range extender fit.
21.2. Nice.
Cool.
That's the real weight then.
Absolutely the real weight, because I need a range extender on this bike for sure. So I wasn't happy with the way Jamie and I measured the weight of the Levo SL Alloy yesterday. So I'm back at the workshop, cleaned the bike down, put it on the scales in the stand to get an accurate reading, and it's actually lighter than claimed. That's pretty impressive. So it's 20.14 kilos instead of 20.2 kilos. So that's only 600 grams lighter, but that's still a win in our book on an SL bike. Okay, so obviously, Jamie, that was the weight with no pedals. We've got to fit pedals to every bike we ride, so let's get started. Just gonna get the brakes where I want them. Pretty handy having the SWAT tool in the head tube, because if you want to adjust your saddle height, you don't have to have all your tools with you. I got a 200 to start. It's only got 140 in it. Should have brought my big floor pump for doing this, because then you don't have to pump away like a maniac. I just want to balance the negative, do a few squidges, get a bit of air into it.
You've got the pump on there still, Muldoon.
Doesn't matter.
You got it
I just want air to bypass from the positive into the negative chamber, And then I'm gonna put more air in anyway, so it saves me taking the pump on and off.
Good enough?
Nope, needs more air. So change of plan, I'm gonna go with 230. Let's see what we got in here. Okay, 26, I reckon that's pretty good because it's got a grid trail casing, so it should be okay for not getting pinch flats. Okay, Jamie, ignore those downhill bikes in the van. That's for another test.
So Muldoon, can you tell the difference between the carbon bike and the new alloy bike?
It's really hard to differentiate them because like you can't really separate the frame material from the suspension components. And this bike actually feels a little bit like the entry-level carbon full power turbo Levo that we tested in e-bike of the year, because it's got cheaper suspension components. So it gives it like that plusher, poppier feel. I mean, I've only had one ride on this bike. Well, you know, you've seen it, you've seen the conditions, so it's really hard to tell.
Yeah, too early.
Yeah, way too early.
Yeah.
I mean, the spec feels pretty good. You got like a 36 rhythm fork, you got a flow deck shock, it's got NX Eagle on it, so you got a load of gears. You got 3 power modes, turbo, trail, and eco. So you got all the features that you get on like the more expensive bike, but it's in a more affordable package. So I think it's pretty cool because anyone that's looking for a lightweight, mid-powered e-bike doesn't want the full power bike. That's a whole can of worms though, which one of those 2 bikes you should get. At least now there's an affordable option. They're not all 10 grand bikes. With the motor, so the SL motor, I'd say it's not as powerful as the Fazua Ride 60, and it's not as powerful as the Bosch SX, but it's more powerful than the TQ motor, so the bike still got a little bit of punch to it.
Yeah.
So I've only had a couple of runs on the new Turbo Levo SL Alloy bike. First up, it's really lively, it's fun, it's playful, suspension's really dynamic, really fluid actually, probably like plusher suspension than the S-Works carbon bike I reviewed a while ago. And Jamie asked me an interesting question. He asked me, would I have this Alloy SL over the carbon SL? But that's not really the question here. The question is, would I have this Alloy SL over a carbon Stumpy Evo? And for me, the answer to that question is real easy. I'll take the e-bike every day. Also, which would you prefer? An analog bike, an SL bike, or a full-powered e-bike? Please let us know in the comments below.